So good. Cheers, guys. Yeontanggui with soju. Ah, yeah. Welcome to Eating What Is Given, a channel dedicated to exploring every corner of Korea to discover the best food experiences you can find. Please subscribe to support our channel. Our Charbak journey has just begun, and I'm sure there will be surprises along the way that you don't want to miss. From Gangneung, we drove south through the extremely mountainous region of Jongsun County. This area has been on my destination list for a long time now, and for one extremely important reason: coal. Gohan and the surrounding area around Taebaek once relied on the coal mining industry to support their economy. Now the town relies on tourism from ski resorts and amusement parks, but the memories of all the hard workers can be seen all around the city. I have to tell you, my family's history is deeply tied to the Virginia coal mines. 4 generations of my dad's side of the family worked for years in the dark caves of the Appalachian Mountains. As we walked through an abandoned coal mine, now converted into one of the most eccentric art museums in the world, I couldn't help but feel some connection tying my family's history to the legacy found here. But with coal in Korea came another incredibly important innovation, the yeontan. Now, if you're new to Korean cuisine, this might be the first time you've heard of this. The yeontan is a pressed charcoal cylinder using coal dust and binding agents. Korea relied on this innovation to rebuild after the Korean War. Almost every household used the yeontan to warm their floors, and the hot charcoal also doubled as cooking stoves. In fact, in the 1970s, according to a national poll, Korean people said the yeontan was the greatest invention of their time. Of course, today households no longer need the yeontan to keep their families warm. But the tradition of cooking food, especially grilling meat over the clean-smelling, super hot coal bricks, lives on. And it's called yeontanggui. Anyone who knows me knows that yeontanggui is my favorite thing to eat in Korea. I love it so much, I even ordered a yeontan barbecue table for my rooftop to cook at home. We started our Taebaksan food tour at 9092 Yeontanggui, a restaurant named after the holes punched into the bricks. Man, the yeontan is so hot. It's like cooking it so fast. But it's caramelizing it. It's like perfect. So guys, this is like the yeontanggui Mecca. This town is famous for mining coal. And then they actually there was a yeontan factory here. This restaurant, which is right by Haiwon Ski Resort, says it's open 24 hours, but according to Naver, 3 a.m. But the thing is, the hamjangsa is so thick. I've never seen it this thick. Ah, baby, this is gonna be so good. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Yeontanggui with soju. Ah, yeah. Let's try the hamjangsa. Man, I love it. So juicy and tender. Wow, that's good. What's that?
I said that cut is good. It's like chewy.
It's chewy. Yeah. I like how loud it is in here. I like it. Lots of soju happening here. I can't wait to try the gabi gym. This is like the classic standard Yuntung. Like there's just nothing special about it, but everything's perfect.
The flavor from the Yuntung.
Yeah, you get that blue mat is nice from the Yuntung. This place is super busy. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna try some samgyeopsal. A little overcooked. That's alright.
Fire low, 괜찮아요?
괜찮아요. 좋아요. This has a super farmy taste to it. Like in a very interesting way. Guys, this is good samgyeopsal. I'm not kidding.
Doesn't have as much of that like fatty taste.
To me it has that. It's not cheesy but
Yeah.
like a sheep farm. Maybe my taste is just really sharp tonight or for some reason, but it's really strong for me. I love it. This is amazing Korean barbecue. I know. There's one amazing sajangnim running this whole store, and it's packed. And then there's someone in the back, but of course.
She's just studied meat.
And she's got a smile on her face the whole time.
Two people.
Cheers. Okay, guys.
Yeah. 7 tables.
Amazing. I would say the draw of this place is the atmosphere more than anything.
Yeah.
You're like up in the mountains, and they have so many different cuts.
You can like skiing all day.
Yeah. Come over here.
Like have a hot good time.
The wanjangsal and the gaburisal look the best here. It looks so fresh and thick. Ah, the sizzle. There's the sizzle. It's the music of angels. The sizzle of the Yuntung grill is the music of angels. For me. I'm getting silly tired now. Fire. Hot. Hot fire. Hot Yuntung fire. Oh my god. This place has been on my list for so long because I love Yuntung. It has such a interesting taste. Alright, I'm gonna go pure gaburisa. Round 2. Ripping. Woo! Nice. Much cleaner cut for me. Samgyeopsal had a very interesting farm flavor. Not in a cheesy way. It wasn't cheesy. The last cut, the muksa. The moksa and the samgyeopsal come from the same pig. It has to be. Same farm, like the same taste. I can taste this. It's like sheepy pork taste.
Sheepy.
Yeah. You can make fun of me all you want.
No,
I'm trying to describe the
I've
taste.
never heard that description. Sheepy.
Like the way a sheep smells. Alright, let's try the galbi first. Dude, the galbi just falls off the bone. It's so juicy. Wow, that's good. So spicy, but a little sweet, and it's cooked so interesting. Like the galbi just melts. It's insane. Then you get the ramen noodles. This would be so good at like 2 a.m. after a lot of food. I kind of get the feeling that this place is like a late night. It feels like a really good late night after skiing all night. Because the ski slopes are open till like, aren't they 24? They're open late, I know that. You come here after skiing all night? It's good.